Hello, Troubadours. This is Mrs. Evans, and I'd like to talk with you a little bit today about your spring evaluations. We all know that we are doing things a little bit different than usual right now, and evaluations are also going to be different than they have been in the past. They will take place on April 6th and 13th by appointment. You will enter a Zoom chat in groups of two. Because of our current circumstances, I'm not able to allow you to select your partner for this evaluation. I will assign you to a partner in alphabetical order. Half of the group will have their evaluation on April 6th, and the other half will have their evaluation on April 13th. You don't have to worry about who your partner is because you won't be singing together. You will perform each portion of the evaluation on your own. As we realized last week when we all tried to sing together, there were some issues with timing. Because of that, we are going to sing by ourselves for this evaluation. One partner will be on mute while the other person sings, and then you'll switch, and we'll go back and forth completing each part of the evaluation. This entire process should last about 10 minutes. It's very important that you're on time for your evaluation, especially in this virtual environment. We'll want to keep everyone and everything moving smoothly. Typically, there is some paperwork that I'm filling out during your evaluation. We will not be using those formal written evaluations for this semester because this evaluation won't be as in-depth as what we would typically do. I'll be looking at the following things during your evaluation: your use of the vocal vital signs, posture, breath support, and embouchure. Then we'll move into our musical skills section where you'll perform the major scale, pentatonic scale series, and the first sequential. Then we'll have a few pieces of repertoire that we'll perform. I'll also be thinking about your rehearsal skills. I always like to let students know that evaluations are just a snapshot. When you're being evaluated, I'm thinking about the entire semester. I'm always watching you during rehearsal, and I love to look for those lighthouses and for the things that you're doing very well, and I'll be thinking about those things during your evaluation. Miss Carly is also going to share your attendance record with me. Attendance is very important to success in rehearsal and in performance. This will become even more important for those of you that are going to move forward to Talisman, as Mr. Schmidt has much more music to cover and he moves at a much quicker pace. There's really no substitute for being present at rehearsal. You will be notified of your placement either in Talisman or Troubadours by the PYC office following the completion of all of the evaluations. These are the things that you will need to do for me when you enter the chat. First, I'll be very happy to see you during that Zoom meeting. I'll just ask you to confirm for me the grade that you're currently in. This is helpful in figuring out placements for next year. I know most of your grade levels, but sometimes I want to make you a little older or younger than you really are. So I want to make sure the information is correct. We'll start off with a vocal warm-up. We'll move into performing the major scale with hand signs, the pentatonic scale series with hand signs. Then you'll perform the first sequential, and you'll just need to do that at a consistent and steady tempo. I'll only be listening for two pieces of rep. First, you'll perform verse 2 of Morocchini, and then you'll also perform Little Innocent Lamb. We'll begin at measure 54 and sing all the way through to the end. Evaluations are nothing to be nervous about. As I said, they're based on your entire history this semester, not just these 10 minutes. But this is really your chance to shine. So please take it seriously and continue to practice leading up to your evaluation. And then once the evaluation is over, because we are not sure when we're going to have the opportunity to perform our pieces. So we want to keep them fresh in our mind. Here's just a little bit more information to take into consideration. Second year students who are in fourth, fifth, and for anyone who is in sixth grade, if you've completed 2 years in Troubadours, most likely you are going to move on to Talisman, provided you do have a successful evaluation. First year students that are in fourth or fifth grade, I will really be thinking about your performance in rehearsal, your attendance as well as this evaluation. Some of you will remain in Troubadours with me. Some of you will move on to Talisman. We make these decisions based on the best interest of the students and the best interest of the organization. We want to make sure that when we move you forward to Talisman, you're really ready, both in terms of your musical skills and also in terms of your rehearsal etiquette. Both of these things are necessary in order to be successful. Staying in Troubadours for a second season is in no way saying that you are not a wonderful musician. It's just saying that another year of experience will really enhance your participation once you are moved on to Talisman. For first year students who are in third grade, I am very lucky because you will remain with me in Troubadours next season. If you have any questions about the information that I have shared with you, please feel free to contact me at mrsevanspyc@gmail.com. You can also contact Miss Carly or reach either of us through TeamSnap. I'm looking forward to a successful evaluation process and sharing this time together. Thank you so much. Have a great day.